back, Satan!
Alright, so... we went to CVS. We just wanted a chapstick. And I wanted to ask if they had a paperclip because I wanted to put it on my thing to make sure it wasn't gonna, my glasses weren't gonna get lost on like rides. And there was like no one working there. And
it's the most ghetto CVS you ever saw in your life.
there's literally no one working there. They barely had anything in stock in general. And then my mom was like, I'm just gonna go to the self-checkout, and I was like, damn, I wanted to ask someone that works here if I could just have a paperclip. And then this old lady and like a police officer come out of the back room, and the police guy is like, oh, big line. And I'm like, what are you doing? And then the lady comes over and I'm like, hey, do you have just like a paperclip? And then she's like, you just want one paperclip? And I'm like, yes. And she's like, all right. Like, she's doing me a huge favor.
All
like,
right.
She's like, oh, okay, I guess I can do that for you. So she gives me 2 paperclips. Overzealous. That's not what I asked for. You're not doing me any favors by giving me 2 instead of 1. I only need 1. She's like,
Here, and an extra one for you. Here you go.
So, we get back in the car. And I smelled a weird smell, like, in the car. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then I smelled my hands, and I'm like, ah! What the fuck is wrong with my hands? And I realized it was the paperclip I was holding. Both of them. I was like, hi! And the paperclip smelled like ass. Like, there's no better...
100% ass.
100% ass. There's no better description. It was ass. Like, not how you say ass when something just smells bad. Like, it smelled like a butthole. And I was like, what the hell? And then I was like, oh, this smells awful. And showed my mom, like, I'm like, smell this. And then my mom just smelled it and was like, oh! So I tried to rinse it off with a water bottle. Because I was like, do you have wipes or anything in here? She's like, no. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna just have old lady asshole, like, hanging
Near your face.
near my face all day. So she gave me a water bottle. I'm like, alright, I'll try to rinse the ass off this. And so I was like pouring the water on it, trying to rinse it off outside the door. And it wasn't working because that's just water. So I got a piece of gum and I like ripped it in half and wet the gum and was rubbing the gum on it to try to make it smell minty instead. And then my mom goes, oh! And there's hand sanitizer next to her, and I'm like, thanks. So then I tried to use the hand sanitizer on it, and I guess it was expired or something, because it was just sticky, like so sticky, like just goo. And then I'm like, oh god! I was like, there's napkins in the glove compartment, and then the napkins all ripping apart on my sticky hands, and it was just a fucking absolute disaster. Just a bloodbath.
It lives in my nostrils.
No! My mom said, how strong of a smell does it have to be to stick to metal? Ma'am, has that been in your ass your whole life?
Enjoy clipping your important documents together with my ass clip.